coverage of state championship basketball continues now with the boys Class D final game between the Jonesport-Beals Royals and the Kennebec Valley Cavaliers. Now let's join Dawn Bumpus and Dave Cheever.
And it is the Class D boys championship game. The Class D girls game, if you missed it, is won by Wisdom. But now the Class D boys, David, the Valley Cavaliers, rated number 1 in the Western Maine tournament. Sure, it makes sense that they be here. Jonesport-Beals rated number 7, but all that tradition, and it makes sense that they'd be here.
12-time champions of Eastern Maine, Don. The Jonesport-Beals Royals have historically been a tremendous program. They were under 500 coming into the Eastern Maine tournament. They're ranked only 7th, but their schedule is tough because they have to play a lot of C schools and a couple of B schools in the East simply because distance is such an impediment to them over the course of the regular season. They entered the Eastern Maine tournament number 7. They knocked off the number 2 seed. They knocked off the number 6 seed. They knocked off the number 1 seed, Van Buren. They've got 2 players in particular that we're going to be looking at here. A name very familiar to everybody who watches Jonesport-Beals basketball over the years is an Alley.
There's always an Alley.
There's always an Alley. And B.J. Alley, a 6'1 senior, is the spark plug for the Jonesport-Beals Royals. He's helped in there by a 6-foot junior, Josh Knowlton. And what we see out here and what we saw here at the Western Maine tournament last week was in Valley High School of Bingham. They've got a couple of 6-footers of their own with a couple of familiar names, the Belangers, Aubrey and Jed, and coming off the bench, Ian Belanger. How these kids match up with one another will dictate what happens in this game today, and I see a tremendous Class D championship coming our way.
There is lots of tradition and lots of tournament experience on both sides of the court. As David mentioned, lots of tournament experience. For years, Valley had trouble getting to this game. It seemed like Hyde School was always in their way. Hyde, the defending Class D boys champion from last year. But this year, they took it right down to the wire with North Yarmouth Academy. A 3-pointer at the buzzer sent it into overtime, and Valley able to run away in the overtime. Jonesport-Beals, David just gave you the rundown on them. They knocked off everybody that you got to knock off. You got to knock off the people on top of you, including number 1 Van Buren. Valley and Jonesport-Beals set to go for the Class D boys state championship. Now let's go to the press table and public address announcer Bobby Burns.
Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the Augusta Civic Center in today's Class D state final game between Jonesport-Beals, the visitors in the dark uniforms, and Valley, the home team, in the light uniforms. Your officials, Mr. Cody, Mr. Marquise, and Mr. Buck. Scorer is Lee Campbell, timer Al Card, and on the score clock, Rolly St. Pierre. Before introducing the starters, we'd like to introduce each individual. First for Jonesport-Beals, number 10, Dwight Alley. Number 12, Ira Kelly. Number 13, Donald Beal. Number 20, Brent Davis. Number 21, Patrick Beal. Number 23, Eric Blackwood. Number 31, Heath Ukard. Number 32, Daniel Redmond. Number 40, Glenn Libby. And number 44, Alan Thibodeau. For Valley, number 4, Nick Pelot. Number 12, Terry Nichols. Number 15, Lucas Cates. Number 23, Wade Morrow. Number 24, Ian Belanger. Your starting lineup at forward, number 25, 6'1" senior, Brian Alley. At forward, number 20, 6'2" junior, Gavin Robinson. At forward, number 33, 6'1" senior, James Robinson. And at forward, number 14, 6'1" senior, Aubrey Belanger. At center, number 22, 6-foot junior, Joshua Knowlton. At center, number 22, 6'1" senior, Jed Belanger. At guard, number 4, 5'6" junior, Nathaniel Alley. And at guard, number 11, 5'10" senior, Dustin Cool. At guard, number 42, 5'10" junior, Raymond Mills. At guard, number 10, 5'8" sophomore, Chris Weller. Coach for Jonesport, Artie Alley, and the coach for Valley, Dwight Littlefield.
Valley High School. They're from Bingham, Caratunk, the Forks, in that area of the state. And, of course, Jonesport-Beals from Jonesport. Jonesport-Beals in their regional final game were behind at every juncture except one, and that was the end.
They're just a tough club. I was talking with Buddy Wood, who came in early. His Washington Academy Raiders defeated Jonesport-Beals twice during the regular season. He said they may look like boys, but they play like men.
Jed Belanger is in the gray uniform for Valley, and B.J. Alley in the blue uniform to jump it up. Brian Alley. And another Alley has it from the get-go. This is Nathaniel Alley. Out on top to Raymond Mills, and now here's the shot taken by Jim Robinson. The putback is good by Knowlton. Joshua Knowlton, number 22. The book on him is he is an excellent rebounder. So you would expect something like that to happen.
They caught Valley napping a little bit. Valley went back to set up in their half-court defense, and Jonesport had already launched the ball. And Knowlton just sliced right through to get the rebound, put it back up, got the foul.
Didn't get the whole three-point play, and down with it is Chris Willer. Here's Willer being guarded by Alley, and Alley slaps it away from him. It'll be Valley ball.
Similar quickness, similar size, similar playing styles, just opposite ends of the state.
Robinson gets it into Belanger. Here's Robinson for three. He did not get it. And the rebound knocked around, and coming up with it is Dustin Kuhl. This is Willer with it now. Robinson, not a Belanger. Aubrey Belanger, he was bottled up. Had to kick it back out to Robinson. Willer will try from 10 feet away. That's no good. The rebound comes down, put back up by Belanger, and that is no good. Ball still belongs to Valley, though. Cavaliers trail it 2-0. Here's Robinson, baseline, knocked out of his hands as Robinson got a hand on it. James Robinson, fouled by Gavin Robinson.
And Gavin was a little upset. It wasn't at James, it was at himself, because he lost control of the basketball going up. And in that instant where he said, I want to get it back, because I can shoot better than that, he commits the foul.
Now, here's Jim Robinson. His shot is no good. Rebound batted out. Falls into the hands of Dustin Kuhl. Kuhl running at the other end. Lays it up, and no good. And a whistle. Get a blocking foul to be called on Nathaniel Alley. Interestingly enough, last week, Ordman Alley, the coach of the Jonesport-Beals Royals, was here to see the NYA Valley Cavalier game. They asked him which team he wanted. He said, I would rather play against height than I would against quickness. In other words, what he was saying was, I'd rather have NYA as my opponent than Valley. Well, he's got the quickness here today.
Well, sometimes Ordy gets you with that aw shucks attitude of his. He doesn't mind coaching against a worthy opponent. And he's certainly drawn one here today in the Valley Cavaliers.
It's 2-1. Jonesport-Beals leading by one. Turnaround jump shot by Alley is good, and he'll get a chance with a three-point play.
This is a shot you can practice quite a bit, because if you don't practice it, you'll never make it. He's moving from his right to his left. Right now, most jump shooters are told to spot up, square the shoulders to the basket. Watch on this replay. All right, he's moving right to left, moving away from the basket, banks it home, gets the foul, goes to the line.
And gets the three-point play from the line. 5-1. The Royals leading by 4. The other end, Belanger lost control of it. Now, here's Willer in the lane. Puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, battle is on. Going to be taken away by Valley. Jed Belanger has it restolen from behind as Knowlton comes up with it. Alley, Knowlton, pop shot. Doesn't get it. Rebound. Fought for inside. Put back by Robinson, and it's good. 7-1. Jonesport-Beals is leading by 6 here in the early going, and walking the call against Dustin Kuhl.
He dragged his pivot foot to get his drive underway. Here's a kid with the guts of a cat burglar. Number 11, Dustin Kuhl, will take the ball right at you. He does not care how tall you are. He knows he's quicker.
Up and in again. Knowlton. It's 9-1. And we get the foul called against Raymond Mills.
Dwight Littlefield is on his feet. You see him there in the khaki slacks. And there you get a good shot of Orty Alley. Littlefield may take a timeout here pretty quickly because clearly his half-court defense is not working.
Going to take a 20-second timeout right now. 5 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And the score, Jonesport-Beals 9 and Valley 1.
And Jonesport-Beals is getting everything that they want. They're getting the entry pass from the perimeter. And Knowlton is getting a decent look at the basket. Alley can obviously, as we just saw, create off the dribble, make his own shot. And that's going to call for a change-up by Valley. I look for their defense to change in the half court, Don.
Willard, baseline, in underneath. 3, Royals are there. Now, here's Robinson. Stolen from behind momentarily by Aubrey Belanger. But I think he was standing on the line.
They kind of took it out of bounds a little bit.
Brian Alley to put the ball in play.
They've gone man-to-man. See,
here's Mills. Tried the entry pass. Picked off by Dustin Cool at the other end. He lays it up. It's no good. And the rebound. We get a foul.
Now, Valley, for some reason, they look to be hurrying their offense, but this is the same offense we've seen in here for 3 games in the Western Maine tournament. They're going to settle down, and those shots are going to start to fall. But they're 0 for 7 to open this contest on. I don't think they've been 0 for 7 since maybe 3rd grade.
Willer had it knocked out of bounds. Had trouble getting it into Jed Belanger. Did get it back, however. Now Willer will send it in deep. Here's Robinson. Moves inside the arc, rims it. 0 for 8. The Valley Cavaliers to start this game. Alley moving on Robinson. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Belanger. This is Jed Belanger. Into the lane, lays it up and in. 9-3. And you almost felt that Valley had to have that basket just as a confidence builder. Here's Mills. Mills will pop it up. That's no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds. Belongs to Valley.
Slightly blocked when he went up. Didn't even make the front of the rim.
Cavaliers come down this trip trailing by 6. Here's Willer into the lane. He puts it up. It's no good. The rebound up and in. Dustin Cool, rather, on that basket. Now here's Nathaniel Alley looking for 2 points inside the arc. Up and in by Knowlton. This is Willer. Willer into the lane, lays it up and in, and he got fouled. This is turning into a track meet.
And it'll stay that way until somebody gets in foul trouble.
11-7. As you watch Willer come down.
You see the defense collapse. And Knowlton, driving on Knowlton is a good strategy here for Valley. If they can get the big fellow in foul trouble, that's his second.
11-8. The Royals by 3. Alley sandwiched between Cool and Belanger. Got it across to Mills. Mills now on the baseline to Knowlton. The turnaround shot is no good, but the whistle for a foul. 4th team foul on the Valley Cavaliers.
Number 22, Belanger. Personal foul number 1, team foul number 4.
Watch the spin move. Now watch 22. Up, just out of sight, but he deflected the shot and the wrist.
Joshua Knowlton on the line hits the first end of the 2-shot foul. Wade Morrill comes in and Ian Belanger for Valley. Knowlton got one, missed one. Rebound. Willard trying to squeak out with it and does. Here's Willard underneath, lays it up and in. 12-10. Jonesport-Beals Evan Robinson there to pick up some garbage. 15-12. Royals by 3. Alley picks up Robinson on the guard. Now Mills with it. Loose underneath is Knowlton. He put it up, and he's going to be blocked by Wade Morrow. Ian Belanger, rather.
Now this one, what we're seeing is a little bit of a different match for Knowlton to look at. Ian Belanger a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. You see Knowlton go up. There's the body contact. Knowlton's going to work if he's going to be inside like that.
Josh Knowlton is a 6-foot junior. Missed one, made one. 16-12. 4 points to lead for Jonesport-Beals. 3:27 left to go here in the first quarter. Cool to Willard. Willard in underneath, takes a shot and makes it. Strong power move to the hoop.
He will drive that right side until they stop him. They're letting him get to the baseline. Once he's there, he takes that little left-hand turn and right to the top of the hoop.
Alley with it now, back out on top. This is Nathaniel Alley. To Brian Alley. Top shot for 2 is good. Four points now, the lead for the Royals. Cavaliers coming back. Jed Belanger for 2. Lead's been just about 2 points right through this first quarter rather. Stolen by Valley. Belanger retired.
Valley wants to run with Jonesport-Beals. Orty Alley's looking down the bench, saying, I got a couple of tired kids out there. I got to get somebody into the sub.
Stolen by Valley.
Second successive turnover for Valley. They run the court, and they get the foul on B.J. Alley.
22nd timeout. It's being called by Jonesport-Beals. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We are tied at 18. Watch it again at home.
What you'll see is just from the side, a little flick of that right arm by B.J. Alley. And while he might have been correct that the ball was off Valley, heading out of bounds, the foul occurred before the ball left the court. Wow, 18-18, Don. We still got 2 minutes to play in the first quarter.
I know. It seems like we've been at it for a lot longer than that. The tempo has been what we thought it would be. It is up-tempo. It is upbeat.
And skilled. It's not like these guys are out here throwing up clankers.
Jed Belanger drives the baseline again. Throws it up, and it's no good. Rebound came down for Dustin Poole. Morrow, the turnaround shot. That's no good. Put back by Jed Belanger. That's no good. And after 3 tries at the basket, Valley comes up empty. Kelly's going to be fouled.
Again, just momentary lapse in judgment by Willard. He wound up over in front of Dwight Littlefield, his coach. Knew he was in the wrong place to play defense. Reached around and just fouled him.
Alley, 15-footer. Good. He got the shooter's roll that time. Royals lead it by 2. Here's Aubrey Belanger pulling up, taken right out of his hands by Knowlton, who's a leaper. Nathaniel Alley for 2. That's no good. The rebound, Aubrey Belanger of Valley. And Willard back with it now. Willard dishes it off to Ian Belanger. And he will be fouled.
I'd be willing to bet, Don, that when these two teams practice, they like to go at this pace. You know, shirts and skins, you know, red and blue or gray and blue. Somebody will be in there. and they'll just go at it, hammer and tong, up and down the court. First guy to gasp for air calls timeout and loses.
Morrill goes out. Ian Belanger goes out for Valley.
What a great pace, great showcase here. Boys Class D basketball.
Nick Pilot is in there. He's got the ball now. Long one from downtown taken by Cool. That's no good. Here's Robinson. Back out to Cool. He'll drive the lane this time. Put it up and in. We're tied at 20.
Both guards can penetrate. Both guards will take the outside shot.
Here's Alley, guarded by Pilot. Pilot is only 5 feet tall, smallest man in the tournament. Here's Alley's shot. That's no good. Pilot racing for it. He has wonderful basketball skills. Runs in, takes the shot. It's no good. Pilot standing on the line. We saw him go crashing.
Back in.
We saw him go crashing through the press table in the Western Tournament, landed up sitting in one of the chairs.
And still made it back to play defense.
Brian Alley takes a look inside. Looking at Knowlton. Finds it. Here's the shot. It's good. Josh Knowlton. Final half minute of the first quarter. Pilot into the lane. Bounced it off of Pat Beals' leg, and it will belong to Valley.
Gordy Alley sort of suggesting to the official that he thought he saw a travel there on Pilot.
Robinson off the rim, no good. The rebound comes down for the Royals. Knowlton, a real leaper, has got his share of rebounds. Here's Alley, the pure shooter, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down. Here's Belanger. Aubrey dishes it off to Jed. Good for 2. We are tied at 22. Quarter comes to an end. What a period of basketball. At the end of the first quarter in the Class D Boys State Championship game, your score, Jonesport-Beals 22, Valley 22. Back to the Augusta Civic Center right after these. You don't see a better period of basketball than that one, Dave.
You know, for the fans of Valley Cavalier basketball, if you take away the first 9 shots when Valley was looking to establish the tempo of the game, they didn't make the first 9. They had 10 of 16 after that.
Jed Belanger to the hoop. It's no good. The rebound knocked out of bounds. That's going to belong to the Royals. Both teams extremely quick.
9 of 19 for the Jonesport-Beals Royals in the first quarter. 10 of 26 for Valley.
Alley dumps it in underneath. Turnaround shot by Knowlton is no good. The rebound controlled by Ira Kelly. Now here's Alley again. Alley. 15-footer off the rim, no good. Rebound hauled down by Aubrey Belanger. Ahead to Gavin Robinson. Robinson the dish to Jed Belanger. It's up and no good. Rebound, Nathaniel Alley in the middle of the tall trees. Now to Brian Alley. He dropped it out of bounds.
That right there was a rarity, Don, on both clubs. When you see them each fumble away a fast break opportunity, you're watching something different. Whoa! Robinson's going to get the player control foul.
Willer looked at him and said, "You didn't have to do that. I was on your right wing." Here's Willer, number 10.
Beal sets up. Boom. Takes it. Did that hurt?
It usually does.
Patrick Beal, 6'1" junior. Pretty sturdy kid.
James Robinson has come back in, and Kelly sits back down for the Royals. Now Beal, the turnaround shot, that's no good. Rebound, battle for. Here's Alley in the lane, lays it up and in. 24-22. Jonesport-Beals leads it by 2 points. Justin Cool with the basketball. Jed Belanger, Cool for 3. Didn't get it. Yes, he got the roll. You would have sworn that thing was going to bounce out. But he got a nice soft roll, and Valley leads for the first time, 25-24. Robinson with a shot that's no good. Grabs his own rebound, puts it up. That's no good. Here's Knowlton laying it up and in, and he got fouled.
Knowlton has a real good sense of where that basketball is going. He was on the weak side on that. Hung around, took the body contact, still found the net.
As you can see. And up again. He makes it, and he makes the foul shot to give the Royals a 2-point lead at 27-25. Here's Cool, slapped away from him from Robinson from behind. Down court now. Brian Alley, jump shot, in and out. Rebound, Knowlton again, up and in. My goodness. You just talked about his basket sense. Here's Jed Belanger, dishing it off to Aubrey Belanger for the layup. It's 29-27. Jonesport-Beals. Knowlton again, up and in. At the other end, we're going to get a traveling call against Valley.
Now, Patrick Beal caused that one, Don.
He took another hit, too.
He's a wide body, and he's set up in the middle of the lane. There was no place to go, so he tried to step around, and when he did, he dragged that foot.
Here's Alley trying to dish it off to Knowlton again. This time the pass through his hands, and Valley running the other way to Aubrey Belanger, up and in. 31-29. The Royals in blue coming down with the basketball in a 2-point lead. Turnaround jump shot is up for grabs. Taken by Beal. Back comes Belanger to Cool.
Wow.
Lays it up and in. We are tied at 31. My goodness. This game is intense. Robinson puts it up in the lane. No good. Rebound. Knowlton again. He lays it up. That's no good. The rebound taken away by Wade Morrow. Down court. Stolen beautifully by Alley. Nathaniel Alley, a circus steal. B.J. Alley is going to be called for the player control foul.
The fans are into it, Don.
On both
Everybody's
sides.
on their feet.
On both sides, they're into it.
What a great pace.
And really, we always talk about tempo, and who does the tempo favor? It really doesn't favor anybody because they both want to play this well.
I got a feeling they could both play in the half court, too. And it may come down where Robinson's got the 3 fouls for Valley. Anybody else gets in foul trouble for the Western Maine champs, I think you'll see them go into a little more patterned offense. Take some time off the clock.
The way we saw the boys D tournament down here, the good teams were able to play at any tempo that was established. Valley can play the half-court game. Willer gives Valley a 1-point lead. Chris Willer, the senior guard, makes the engine run. Here's the second shot off the iron, no good. Jonesport-Beals comes down trailing by 1. Josh Knowlton, Alley, 10-foot pop from the free throw line is no good. The rebound, corralled by Aubrey Belanger. And back come the Cavaliers. Belanger shuffles his feet, and the ball goes over.
Nice crowd in here at the Civic Center this afternoon for this one. It was a good crowd for that first game, too.
Yes, a very boisterous. Knowlton nearly had it slapped away. Now B.J. Alley, baseline, puts it up, it's no good. Grabs his own rebound, up again, yes. 33-32, Royals by 1. Willer into the lane, and we get the blocking foul. And Patrick Beal is on the deck again. There's your score, 33-32. Jonesport leading by 1. But now Chris Willer at the line.
Watch Willer. Just gets right after it. Alley on the foul, his second.
Willer misses the first foul shot. By making this one, he'll put us back into a tie again. We're tied at 33. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Knowlton dropped it out of bounds.
Each team has 6 turnovers, Don. Each team has taken 7 free throws. They're exactly the same from the free throw line. They're 4 or 7, same number of turnovers. Their shooting percentages, a little bit different, but not a lot to choose between two very good ball clubs out here.
Of course, same number of points, tied at 33. 3.5 minutes left to go first half. From downtown, Cool misses and slapped away by Alley. Alley down court quickly. In and underneath is Nathan Alley. He missed the layup. Both teams running. Willard, pop shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Aubrey Belanger gets it. Manages to stay on a backcourt. Here's Willard. Aubrey Belanger. Cool missed. Ball hawking being done by Valley now. Their hands are flying everywhere. Alley to the lane. The pop shot is good.
If he gets anywhere in that area, Don, it's deadly.
Jonesport-Beals by 2. Trying to bring it back was Cool. He missed the kiss off the glass, and now it comes for the Royals. And Nathaniel Alley with it. Patrick Beal in the lane. Puts it up. It's good. 37-33. Jonesport-Beals by 4. Willer makes it closer.
Anytime you want to come up for air, son, let me know.
JB by 2. 37-35. Up and down they go. James Robinson, the shot. He gets called for the walk before he took it. Two minutes and 6 seconds. You've got to stay with us at halftime. We got a special deal for you.
Stay with us all day.
Just about. Jed Belanger, a force inside for Valley. Dumped it off. Looked like he might have had a chance at the layup. Pilots into the chairs again.
That was real hard.
Well, he looked underneath. He saw Ian Belanger, and he thought he's got a better shot.
Yeah, but once he went airborne, Ian thought he was going to take the shot, was never looking for the pass.
Alley for 2 inside the arc. Does not get it. Rebound in the lane. Put up by Robinson. It's good. 39-35. The 4-point lead belongs to Jonesport-Beals. Jed Belanger took it in. Missed the shot.
A little hard. Ian Belanger over the back, but called for the foul on that. It's like two good middleweight fighters. They'll stand there and punch all day. They'll box, they'll move.
They're letting each other have it as you look along at Ortman Alley, the fine coach of the Jonesport-Beals Royals.
Darn close to an institution on the coast.
Alley's got the 1-on-1 situation now. Missed the first one, and Valley down with the rebound in the hands of Aubrey Belanger. And here's Willard. Willard dishing it off to Pilot underneath. He had nowhere to go, so he's just waiting on Ian Belanger. He gets the shot, and he gets the foul.
See, Pilot wasn't going to leave the floor. He was going to stay on the floor, but they were expecting him to shoot once he got in there. All he did was nice interior pass, looking for an empty gray shirt and a pair of hands to go with it. Found Belanger up and in.
Ian Belanger can make this a 1-point ball game. He does. 39, a 2-point ball. 39-38. That's 1 point. You see the time? That's the halftime. Ticking down in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Valley has stolen the ball again. Here's Willer into the lane. Off to Belanger, up and in. Aubrey Belanger with the bucket. It's 40-39. Valley by 1.
These mini surges. 4 straight baskets on 4 shots by Valley. Got that back in the lead by 1.
Patrick Beal in the lane. The dish off. In underneath is Mills, Raymond Mills, for the 2-point shot. And now Jonesport-Beals leads by 1. Willard to the lane is going to be fouled as he tries to get through the traffic. 45 seconds left in the first half. There's your score. Jonesport 41, Valley 40. And sophomore guard Chris Willard at the line to shoot 2. Got the first one.
Maybe it's just us bump, but I love this. This is great pace.
It's fast. We're tied at 41. 40 seconds left to go in the first half. Brian Alley with the basketball for Jonesport. Mills, nice dish underneath for a turnaround shot by Robinson, but he's going to be pushed on the play.
Fouled, I believe, by Willard on the body. Not everybody agrees with it, as you can hear.
The turnover's low, too.
Fewer than 10 apiece. Only 10 team fouls apiece. I mean, this is well-played basketball at a high rate of speed.
At the line, James Robinson, 6'1 junior. But this is James Robinson Jr. He's a 6'1 senior. Missed him. He's remained tied at 41. Alley steals inside. He'll be fouled from behind. Poole is there. So's Willard. Who's going to get it?
I think Dustin Cool.
That will be his first personal foul. Alley at the line to shoot 2. 30 and a half seconds left to go in the first half. We are still tied at 41.
BJ's just disgusted with himself. It's okay for these guys to be a little tired at the half. He left that one short.
He
But
breaks
not
the
that
tie.
one.
No, he breaks the tie. 42-41. Jonesport leading by a point. Willard and Valley may play for the last shot here. Poole's not moving. We're down to 10 seconds. Everybody starts getting serious. Time running down on the clock. Dish underneath came to Aubrey Belanger. Turnaround shot is good. At the buzzer. Wow. That brings them up on their feet across the way from Valley. At halftime in the boys' Western Class D State Championship basketball game. Your score, Valley 43, Jonesport-Beals 42. Back to the Civic Center right after this. Back out of the Augusta Civic Center, Don Bumpus along with Dave Cheever. Wow, I'm still out of breath just watching those guys.
Hey, we've got a little bit of halftime here. Let's try to breathe. We've got 43 points for one team. We got 42 for another in 16 minutes of basketball. These guys have been up and down the court. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're a little winded. They're winded.
They are too. A guy who's never short on wind, our buddy Russ Piata. Russ?
Oh, thank you, Don and Dave. What an introduction. But this is an incredible game. You have to admit that. You're just talking, we're at like 42-43 here. And, how many high school basketball games?
Don't expect anybody to change anything. The teams have gone at each other up and down the floor. They're going to keep doing that until somebody faints.
The only thing that's changed here, Don, is Orty Alley took his jacket off.
Yeah.
I mean, he's starting to work. He's starting to get serious. The sleeves are rolled up. Boys, we're going to break a sweat here. I might as well get ready. His counterpart at the other end for Valley, Dwight Littlefield. Yeah, you see, Dustin Cool, but offense by accident. Belanger goes airborne at the buzzer. The 1-point lead at the half, Don.
Now the Sportsmanship Award. Let's go to the table.
Good afternoon. The Maine Principals Association and its member schools are involved in interscholastic play in order to provide the young people of the state of Maine with opportunities to come together, to work towards goals, and to test themselves. The values of respect for self and others, teamwork, and integrity are essential if these young men and women are to make appropriate choices in their adult lives. In order to recognize and support the display of these positive qualities, members of the Eastern and Western B, C, D basketball committees critically watch the team personnel, coaching staffs, cheerleaders, bands, and fans of each school which participate in the regional tournament and select one representative in each division to receive a banner to be displayed in their school indicating the high level of sportsmanship displayed by the entire school community competing in the regional tournament. Receiving banners this afternoon for the Eastern Maine Class D boys are the Royals of Jonesport-Beals High School. Receiving the banner for the Western Maine Class D boys are the Buccaneers of Elan School.
Jonesport-Beals wins the Sportsmanship Award for Eastern Maine, and that's the Elan School.
Out of Poland Spring. This is a school not many people in Eastern Maine would know much about.
School basically for troubled students.
Their coach says he gets these kids for 2 years at the most.
At the most, he only really can't put anything together with that.
But they had a tremendous season. Great tournament in here, too, for Elan in the Western Class D.
Fantastic. And Patrick Beal backs into Chris Willard to start things off here in the second half. It's a one-point ball game if you're just joining us. 43-42. Jonesport-Beals jumped out to a pretty substantial lead to start out with. Valley out here cold, missing their first 8 shots. Crawled back into it, and then the lead started to seesaw. Here's Dustin Kuhl for 3. That's no good. The rebound comes down to James Robinson.
18 of 42 in the first half for Jonesport-Beals. 18 of 41 for Valley. Give you an idea how they were playing this game.
Alley misses on the shot. And now Willer with it. For Valley, leading by 1. Dumped underneath to Aubrey Belanger. The layup is missed. Belanger trying to save it out of bounds. Was on the line. Seems to look a little more deliberate. Here's Robinson for 3. That's off the iron, no good. A rebound batted around in the lane. Knowlton's got it up off the glass and in.
Yeah, it only took him 3 seconds to shoot.
Yeah. The other end, Kuhl drives the baseline, threw it over the top of the hoop. Patrick Beal is on the deck again. Knowlton in the lane. Yes!
Kuhl's upset. He thought Beal got him on the way by. I'm not sure he's wrong, but he didn't get him enough to warrant the foul call.
Here's Robinson. Looked like he wanted to answer with a 3 right there. Robinson will try for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound in the lane, Aubrey Belanger.
Patrick Beal will get that call.
He's not happy. Be a non-shooting foul. Look at Aubrey Belanger.
Watch 21 here as he moves in, tries to move away and over the back.
Jed Belanger went up while we were away for a layup to cut the lead to 1. Chris Willer with the basketball off the steal. Willer spins in the lane, puts it up. It's no good. Grabs his own rebound. That is no good. And Knowlton comes down with it. Got it over to Alley. Long down court pass. Robinson's got it up. No good. The rebound. Wow. Around. And the teams in transition now start to crank it up a notch. Dustin Cool taken out of his hands by B.J. Alley. They bump and push. Nathaniel Alley. Brian Alley from downtown does not draw irons.
BJ a little bit out of his range on that one. And as already said, for a lot of clubs to come in here, their first look from this floor, even after a half of basketball, that basket is still out in the middle of nowhere for them.
Gavin Robinson for three. Yes!
Gavin, of course, has played here a little bit. He made the three-pointer at the buzzer to send the game in the Western Maine final into overtime. Hit another one there.
And he gives Valley a 2-point lead at 48-46. Stolen again. The ball-hawking Cavaliers. Down court, Dustin Cool, in and in.
You want to run? You better keep going and keep the engine revved. What an excellent fast break pass. The look down court, and we're talking 2 baskets in the space of 7 seconds.
Wow. Now Valley with timeout on the floor. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Valley leads it 50-46 over the Royals of Jonesport-Beals.
And you know, sometimes, Don, it's the worthiest opponent that brings out the best of your game. I don't think Valley has played this well consistently at any time in the Western Maine tournament. I mean, they did it in spurts, but they have been challenged by Jonesport-Beals. And similarly, Jonesport-Beals, hey, they've only taken a couple of steps back because of the Valley pace, but it's a 50-46 game. It's the biggest lead that Valley's had.
That'll tell you something about the type of game that we've had. Good timeout called by Boardman Alley, the head coach at Jonesport-Beals. There's your score, 50-46.
Simple mess up on the inbound play.
Ball goes right back over. Here's Robinson, nearly had it stolen away by Knowlton, and he gets called for the foul.
Robinson gets called for the foul, Don, on the reach-in. Knowlton was to be allowed some space there, and Robinson picks up his 4th foul. Just acknowledges Chris Willer, who came by and said, hey, come on, you've got 4, and Gavin nodded that, yeah, I know I got 4.
Robinson has to sit down. Gavin Robinson of Valley.
Dwight Littlefield shaking his head over there. That one hurt.
4 personal fouls. He's replaced by Wade Morrill. Now here's James Robinson from the free throw line. That's no good. Willer with the rebound is going to be run into by Robinson. He'll commit the foul, the 3rd team foul. Watch it again.
Off the rebounding action. Now watch Robinson. He's still moving there. He might have been hoping for the player control foul, but it wasn't going to happen.
Valley leads it by 4. Dustin Cool for 3.
And all of Bingham rises as 1 across the way.
53-46, a 7-point lead for Valley. And stolen again. Aubrey Belanger misses the layup. B.J. Alley victimized on the foul.
Jed Belanger not entirely set up. And as Alley came by him, he tried to draw the player control call. Didn't get it. His 2nd foul. Boy, these clubs just do not back off.
B.J. Alley out on top for Raymond Mills. Now in underneath. Turnaround shot taken by Patrick Beal is no good. The rebound falls off Jed Belanger, so that will still be Royals basketball.
Boy, watch away from the ball when Wade Morrill and Patrick Beal go at it. 2 wide-body, sturdy kids, and they are muscling for position.
B.J. Alley for 2. Alley, who had 34 points in the Eastern Regional Final. Chance 2 big ones there. It's 53-48. Valley is leading by 5. Willer nearly lost it. It's Nathaniel Alley moves it on him. Here's Willer taking a pop shot. It's no good. Rebound. B.J. Alley. And it's a tie-up. Held ball, so The possession arrow belongs to Valley.
Willard didn't exactly follow his shot, but he didn't exactly back off either. And the ball came down just enough of it so he could grab on.
Here's Willard to the lane. He's found the seam, and he's got the layup up and in.
They don't have anybody right now that can stop Chris Willard. He can penetrate, and once he penetrates, anything can happen.
Mills. Valley in the high post, and he's going to be fouled from behind, grabbed on the play. Dwight Littlefield along the bench. Likes what he sees right now, almost perfectly. The only thing that he doesn't see is Gavin Robinson in the game. Robinson sitting down with 4 personal fouls.
And Aubrey just picked up his third.
So fouls could be a story as we reach close to the fourth quarter. Knowlton's shot is no good.
He's been quiet here for a couple of minutes.
Dustin Cool for 3, yes. It's a 10-point lead, the biggest lead for either team in the ball game, with 3:18 left to go in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor. And the score, Valley 58, Jonesport-Beals 48.
I tell you, Bob, Dwight Littlefield just did something really, really smart. When his kids were coming over to the bench, they're right in front of the Bingham fans. All right, their whole town is up there cheering them on. And what Dwight Littlefield, the coach of the Valley Cavaliers, did as the kids came to the huddle is he calmed them down. He put his palms down. He said, fellas, settle, settle. All right, playing still a cerebral game. He wants to close out what Jonesport is going to do, and he wants the kids to pay attention in the huddle. We're back underway.
Just over 3 minutes left to go, third quarter. The Alleys play fast. This is B.J. Alley. Hot shot from 15 feet away is no good. Rebound. Hauled down by Wade Morrill. And Willer back with it. Aubrey Belanger will try from the lane. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Ian Belanger. That is good.
Starting to exert some physical presence inside.
60-48 the lead. Balloons to 12. B.J. Alley is going to be fouled on the arm.
Fourth foul on Aubrey Belanger. A 12-point lead is not exactly safe.
Aubrey Belanger wants to talk to the official. And Wade Morrill is holding him back. And again, a good coaching move by Dwight Littlefield to bring Aubrey to the bench with the 4 fouls.
And tell him to settle down.
Shooting 2, Alley.
Pleading his case, but B.J. Alley, the shooter on this club, gets the first one. He can cut the lead to 10. Valley led by 1 after the first half.
Dare say this kid could run all night. His body fat ratio must be about, what, 3-4%? Tip-top condition these kids are.
Lean, looks like a greyhound. 10 points to lead for Valley. 2.5 minutes left to go, third quarter. Jed Belanger underneath the Morrill, up and in.
Contributions from everybody on the Valley bench this afternoon, Don, making it tough for Jonesport-Beals right now because they're having trouble getting Knowlton generating offense.
Patrick Beal could not get it to drop.
And Knowlton got held off the board by Belanger and Morrill.
Jed Belanger's pass intended for Cool was intercepted by Robinson with nobody to pass to. He just bounced it off a Valley player.
Josh Knowlton just came by us here on the table, shaking his head. He's frustrated.
Got
Now
the
they get
ball
on the
now. Turnaround shot is off the rim, no good. Jonesport-Beals going cold here in the third quarter. Here's Willard to the hole. Couldn't get it to Belanger, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Jonesport ball.
That skid you heard through the mic that we've got on the backboard was Jed Belanger's skin going across the hard court.
Ooh,
Oh, tomorrow morning he'll feel it.
that hurts just to think about it. Raymond Mills into Robinson. Turnaround shot is no good. 3/4 of the way down the cylinder, and suddenly it's not falling for Jonesport. Jed Belanger. Ian Belanger off the glass. Won't go. Here's Dustin Cool, his shot. Wade Morrill on the rebound. It is rough inside. I guess you'd say that all of Bingham is here.
All of Bingham is here. See, cool, not really a good angle to get to the basket. He was shooting from behind the backboard. Morrow goes back up. The foul could have been on anybody. They called it on Mills. Alley actually had the reach in. Poole goes to the bench, and we see Pilot come back in. Every kid that Dwight Littlefield has put in has contributed something for the Cavaliers this afternoon.
Including Morrow, who just laid in 2 foul shots. 64-50, a 14-point lead for Valley. Jonesport has been a great finishing club. Turnaround shot by Robinson is good.
Good point to make, Don, because this is a club that knows how to play from behind. They can shoot the basketball, and you don't want to turn your back on them.
Pilot will try for 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Morrow in the lane. Taken away from him by Mills. Ahead to Nathaniel Alley. Pulls up, pops it, no good. Rebound in the lane, put up and in by Raymond Mills. 64-54. The 14-point lead is down to 10 points.
You saw Dwight Littlefield, the coach for Valley, arms extended. Run some time, fellas. We got a couple of players in foul trouble.
Down to the last half minute of the third quarter. Here's Willard. Guarded by Nathaniel Alley. Pilot. Found a lane. Dishes it off to Morrill. He puts it up. He's fouled.
You know, you gotta have a realization of your limitations. Morrill knew that he couldn't sky to the basket with that. So he said, all right, I'll go up, and then I'll try to scoop one in. Look at the pass from Pilot. Now, you see, he knows he's got him off the floor, and fine.
That's the way he worked it. Orty Alley looking along, getting concerned now.
Knowlton was going to block the shot if Morrill went in a conventional form to the basket on that. So he held it, ducked up under, got the foul call. Missed the free throw, but nevertheless, just smart basketball.
Morrill gets the foul shot, 65-54. It's an 11-point lead. Final 10 seconds of the third quarter. In underneath goes Alley. Can't get it to drop. Jed Belanger with it. Got Pilot down court. Very nearly put it in himself. Another chance at it, and it won't go. 3 quarters are gone in the boys' Class D state championship game. 11 points the lead for Valley. It's 65-54. Quarter number 4 coming right up. Fourth quarter about to unfold. Remember, Jonesport-Beals is a strong finishing team, but is the hole too deep?
No. The way Alley can shoot, the hole is not too deep.
And the ball's in his hands right now. Alley to the hole, yes.
Orty Alley, just before the break in the quarter, was asking Knowlton to get out of the way so BJ could take it to the basket. Knowlton didn't get out of the way. They missed a shot.
The lead is 9. Here's Willard trying to make it 11. In underneath, goes up and gets it. 67-56. 7.5 minutes left to go. Thrown out of bounds. Nathaniel Alley trying to get it to B.J. Alley.
Orty desperately would like to say something, but he's afraid of what would come out. So he keeps his mouth shut on that one. Come on, fellas, pay attention.
Ian Belanger for 2. 69-56. Valley on top. Raymond Mills to the hole. That's no good. Rebound put up and in by Knowlton.
That's his first offensive putback in the second half.
Knowlton started the game, a house of fire. Here's Willard into the lane. 10-foot pop shot, good.
I can't believe how well Valley is playing.
71-58. 6.5 minutes left to go. Knowlton, yes!
And that's not to denigrate Valley, Don. It's just They are sustaining their effort here this afternoon in ways that I don't think they have all season. That's a tribute to Jonesport-Beals.
A mistake by Willard.
One of his rare ones today. 71-60. We got 6:25 to go in this thing. We could see a 90-point game, Don. And in a state championship game between two teams of this caliber, that is very uncommon.
Aubrey Belanger
The starting unit for Valley is back in.
and Dustin Cooler back in, along with Gavin Robinson. Now here's Mills being fouled on his way to the hoop.
Willer, I believe, on the reach-in.
Remember, Robinson's got 4. Aubrey Belanger's got 4.
Willer just picked up his third. But one thing that Dwight Littlefield knows is he's got a couple of kids on his bench that he's already put in who've had valuable minutes here in which they've contributed mightily to establishing this lead.
Raymond Mills missed the first one. Doesn't get either one of them. And now, Alley the turnaround. Got it!
Boy, is he tough.
71-62. Valley comes down leading by 9. Chris Willard to the basket. It's blocked by Mills. Ahead for Robinson. Yes! 71-64. Jonesport trying to fight their way back in. Gavin Robinson.
Whoa. Kid's been sitting on the bench for a quarter. Comes in, long distance.
The lead goes back up to 10 points. James Robinson is fouled.
Foul number 10, Willard. Personal foul number 2. Number 4, team foul number 6.
Now Willard has 4 fouls.
3 starters for Valley with 4 fouls. Plenty of time left in this contest. Pilot comes back in. A 10-point lead is really nothing the way these two teams have been playing. 8-point lead is really nothing the way these two teams have been playing.
As Patrick Beal cuts it to 8. Here's Cool. With Willard out of there, he and Pilot are gonna have to bring the ball up. And Valley wants timeout.
There'll be a full timeout here because Littlefield's got something he wants to say to his kids, particularly because if I'm Orty Alley, I've got the Royals taking it right to the basket. Go right at him. He's got 4 fouls on Belanger. He's got 4 fouls on Robinson. He's got 4 fouls on Willard. Willard's coming back into the game with 5:22 to go. Just take it right back at him. Go right at him hard. This thing could turn on the foul line if Jonesport-Beals does what they're told. Now Littlefield has got to figure out, okay, how do I stop that from happening? And what he's going to do is he's going to suggest to his team that maybe we take the tempo back a bit. Maybe we try to go into the half-court offense a little bit, run some clock off. It might be a little early to try that, but there's only an 8-point game here, and if he sees his big people get in trouble, this one could slip away.
Jed Belanger dumped it off for Aubrey Belanger, and he's got it. 76-66. The lead holds at 10 for Valley. DJ Alley was blocked by Jed Belanger. Willard back in the basketball game, carrying 4 fouls.
Oh, no.
Player control. Willard will foul out of the game.
What a nice defensive play by Nathaniel Alley. He felt the body contact. Ordinarily, it would not have been enough for him to so much as sneeze at. But once he felt the body contact, he dropped away. Watch Alley set up number 4. He's there. Oh, okay. And Willard, just with the hip, knocks Alley to the floor. There's the 5th foul. That's a big one because Willard's been running the floor and the point guy for the offense. A lot will fall back now on Dustin Cool for Valley. But what a great play by Nathaniel Alley.
Also, the freshman Nick Pilot will be expected to rise to this occasion for Valley. And Jonesport-Beals in an excellent opportunity now to take advantage.
Boy, the chess game commences now, Don. 4:58 to go. Orty and Alley has been here so many times. Fans on both sides on their feet.
There's still more than half of the quarter to go. James Robinson drives the baseline. The shot is no good. The rebound. Mills had it taken out of his hands by Aubrey Belanger.
Now, you see what Robinson did? He had Gavin Robinson in front of him with 4 fouls. He had Aubrey Belanger in front of him with 4 fouls. Take the ball right to the basket. Didn't get the shot, but he certainly did exactly what Ordiali wanted him to do.
Here's Gavin Robinson with it. Now to Pilot in the corner. Mills pounced out on him. To Aubrey Belanger and underneath. He'll be fouled.
Nick Pilot is a 5-foot freshman, and he just made a senior-level decision right there.
Here's his decision.
He was open. They were willing to let him shoot from the three-point arc if that's what he wanted to do. But he caught Belanger on the cut, gave him the ball where he could do something with it. Belanger gets fouled, goes to the line.
B.J. Alley has picked up his 3rd personal.
The clock becomes a big player here, Don. They started this sequence with 4:58 to go. We're now down to 4:33. Nearly half a minute off the clock. And Jonesport-Beals hasn't cut into the lead. They've fallen back further by 1.
They're down by 11. Mills. Knowlton puts it up. It's no good. In the lane. Robinson for 2. The lead is 9, and it's thrown out of bounds. Here's B.J. Alley. Had a notion at the 3, didn't take it. Trying to get it to Knowlton underneath. Knocked out of his hands. Aubrey Belanger. Cross-court Robinson up and in.
Wow. Do they run the fast break well or what?
Half of the quarter is gone. 4 minutes left to go. 79-68. Valley by 11. E.J. Alley. Knowlton, turnaround shot. Yes!
Pretty. They're going right at Belanger and right at Robinson.
Knowing that they're carrying those 4 fouls. Willer's already fouled out of the game. Aubrey Belanger will be fouled by Nathaniel Alley. Dwight Littlefield got his nails chewed down to the 2nd knuckle.
His face never shows it, though. He just stays calm.
You betcha. There's something churning inside,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
I can tell. Especially when Aubrey Belanger misses that shot. On the other side, Ordy Alley.
Robinson's gone.
Robinson may have fouled out of the game.
Gavin Robinson is going. He went airborne, and James Robinson came up into him. That's his 5th foul. Right now, Ordy Alley could not have drawn it up better. He's got 2 starters for Valley sitting on the bench. He's only trailing by 9 with 3.5 minutes to go. Watch Robinson go up. There's the jump in by James Robinson. It's hard. You know, you get caught up in the emotionalism of the moment. The kid wants to make the defensive play. Instead, he goes to the bench with 5.
These are tremendously important foul shots for James Robinson. And he's got the first. He can bring the Royals within 7.
If we take the shot from this side again, you'll get a look at the Elan kids. They collected their sportsmanship banner, didn't want to go home. They're seeing a great basketball game.
Jed Belanger is going to be fouled on the play by James Robinson, number 33 in blue.
Now, he's going to call it on Mills this one. Robinson thought it was called on him, though.
It is Mills.
He had you fooled, he had me fooled until the fingers went up on the official. Said, no. It was on 42.
Jed Belanger makes the first foul shot. The lead is 9. 80-71. 3:22 left to go. 9-point lead. Rebound Robinson. Nathaniel Alley. B.J. Alley. The shot is good.
Oh, is he good?
80-73. 7-point lead. Jed Belanger drives the lane. And the whistle for the foul.
So much for laying back and running time off the clock. Try to tell that to Belanger. Watch this. He tries to split it. Watch the reach in by number 4. Right there.
Nathaniel Alley,
Had to do it. There was a clear path to the basket.
the only way he could stop it. Belanger gets the first shot. 81-73 now the score. Just over 3 minutes. A lot has happened in 90 seconds here. Belanger got them both. 82-73. Jonesport-Beals comes down trailing by 9. B.J. Alley couldn't kiss that one off. Here's Knowlton.
Knowlton, nice
Up and,
move.
he had it down, and it wouldn't go all the way for him.
There goes Aubrey Belanger.
Valley has just lost their third starter to fouls, and there's a lot of time left. Chris Willer is gone. Aubrey Belanger is gone. Gavin Robinson is gone. 3 of the 5 original starters are on the bench.
They are talking to him. He came very close to being rung up for a technical foul because he did not believe that he got the body on that. He thought it was not a worthy call. Now watch this as he goes, all right, how did I foul on that? Well, you fouled Aubrey probably with a lean in on the body. It wasn't what you did with your arms, it's what you did with the hip. And he's right, it wasn't much, but it was still there.
B.J. Alley picks up a rebound nobody wanted. It's 82-75. Jed Belanger down court. Ian Belanger, the shot is good.
Wow, has Jed Belanger come up big in this quarter?
The ball handlers have fouled out. Here's Mills. Quick shot taken and made by Ian Ira Kelly. Long down court pass intercepted by Robinson. B.J. Alley doesn't get it. Robinson the foul.
Whoa.
84-79. It's 5 points. Dustin Krul to the hoop. Yes.
He will slice to the basket. Anytime he gets out on the wing like that, look for him to go. 2 minutes to go, Don. What a game.
B.J. Alley on Jed Belanger. Up and doesn't get it. Rebound. Robinson and a whistle.
Foul number 25, Alley. Plus the foul number 4, team number 10.
10th foul. 10th team foul, so now we'll be shooting 2. And Orty Alley wants timeout. Does he want timeout, or is that just a hand gesture? He wants timeout.
When B.J. Alley asked Rocky Buck, the official, about the call, Buck explained it. B.J. nodded his head as if he understood. Yep, okay, I got it.
Timeout on the floor. 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go, regulation time. And your scores: Valley 86, Jonesport-Beals 79.
Hey, I don't know if the folks at home have had as much fun as the people in this building have had and that we have had, but isn't it worth a mug? Go ahead, give us a call. This is just great basketball and a great showcase for high school athletics in the state of Maine. Jonesport-Beals trails by 7 with 1:55 to go in this thing. Valley trying to hang on. What a game.
Of course, we're able to bring you this exciting basketball because of you. The members of Maine Public Television and the members to be.
There you get the very pensive Orty Alley. Don't you think there's some churn in that stomach, too?
Oh, yeah. Morrill shooting 2, misses the first one. Makes the second one. 87-79. An 8-point lead. Just under 2 minutes left to play. B.J. Alley. Nathaniel Alley. Into the lane. The shot is good. A high arc and a soft kiss off the glass. Belanger nearly lost it. Elot jumped in and called a 20-second timeout.
20-second timeout.
He didn't want to lose the ball.
There's some question as whether he could have called the timeout where the ball was not in the possession of anybody, but Belanger maybe. You see Orty Alley kind of signaling. How can he make that call? Yeah, Doesn't have enough time for that. He wants to get the kids right back out there. I don't think he said a thing to his kids in the 20 seconds.
92 seconds from the finish. Here we go. Dustin Cool does not get it. Morrow is going to be fouled over the top.
B.J. Alley just fouled out of the game. Oh, my Lord.
And now Jonesport-Beals has lost an offensive weapon.
All right, looking on it, the right of your screen. You see Alley moving a little push. If Aubrey Belanger was upset at the lightness of his fifth foul, B.J. should be upset there. There wasn't a lot of contact, but the call was made.
This will bring Patrick Beal back into the basketball game for the Royals. You look into the eyes of Wade Morrow.
Hey, this kid can live the rest of his life off what he's contributed to the Valley program today. He's come in big off the bench for the Cavaliers. There you see B.J. Alley, head down. He can't bear to look.
Morrow gets the first. He's gunning here for a 9-point Valley lead. It stays at 8. Joshua Knowlton came up with a big rebound for Jonesport-Beals. Here are the Royals. Here's Mills to the lane, laying it up and in. 88-83 in the backcourt. Jed Belanger through traffic. Belanger the dish to Ian Belanger, and he will be fouled.
Ray Mills isn't really sure. He thought he got mostly ball, and he may have, but the call got made. Doesn't really kill him here.
Look at Beal go for the steal.
Yeah, he did. He got him on the arm.
See Beal dive for that steal? It means so much. Ian Belanger gets the first. Not the second. And Knowlton with another big board. Here's Robinson for 3.
Yeah.
No, they're going to say 2. He was just inside the arc. Stolen by Robinson. Goes up. Gets it. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. 48 seconds left to go. 89-87. Valley clinging to a 2-point lead. Ian Belanger will be fouled.
Reaching foul, I believe, by Robinson. 2-point game. It's going to take 90 points to win this, Don.
Robinson with 2 fantastic shots. A shot, a steal, and another shot. Here's the foul on.
You see the reach in.
Sends Ian Belanger to the line. Got the first one. It's 90-87. You said it would take 90 points or better to win this game. Got them both. 91-87. And Dwight Littlefield, head coach at Valley, wants timeout.
Wow. What a game. A 4-point game with 42 seconds to go. You saw how quickly Robinson scored for Jonesport-Beals, stole the pass, put back a second score within 5 seconds. He scored 4 points, then came down, committed the foul. So they give the 2 points back. Now they're going to get the ball. They've got a chance.
42 seconds in a game like this.
You really didn't believe anybody was going to leave early, number one. And number two, you really didn't believe that either of these teams had quit in them. And
no.
Jonesport-Beals down by more than 10.
By 14.
By 14 was the high point for Valley. Could have packed it in, but they have come back and come back strong. Their leader is on the bench. Knowlton's on the floor, though, and they're trying to get him the ball.
He's got it now. Here's the shot. It's no good. The rebound by Beal. He puts it up and in, and he got fouled.
Pilot on the reach-in foul. Patrick Beal will go to the line to put within 1. Whoa.
Oh, mama. We told you that Jonesport-Beals is a great finishing school. We're within 1. Pelot nearly tripped in the backcourt. And now we get the foul called. 91-90.
Patrick Beal diving for the loose ball. Holy moly. We got two more games in here tonight, Don. The Class C's, Dirigo and Callis. And then the big one with Washington Academy taking on Falmouth. They're going to have to go some to beat this one.
Belanger with a big foul shot. Makes it a 2-point lead. It stays at 2. And the Royals with a chance. Mills nearly dropped it out of bounds. There's Pelot on the floor calling timeout, but they say his back leg was out of bounds.
He tried to get the timeout call, but his knees and his feet were just in front of the Royals bench. 19.6 seconds to go in a 2-point lead.
Jonesport-Beals last won the state championship in 1993.
Stepped on the line.
Mills is out of bounds.
Patrick Beal can't believe it. He stepped on the line, driving to the basket.
The freshman yelling. Belanger will be fouled.
Still plenty of time. 14.1 seconds, plenty of time.
Well, JB did exactly what they want to do. They want to foul quick, get the ball back if they can. Make them earn it from the line is the Royals' philosophy now. They won the state championship back in 1993. The last time Valley went to the state championship game was in 1991, losing to Southern Aroostook. Belanger trying to turn history around for the Cavaliers. 93-90. A big foul shot this.
Got it. What a tremendous basketball game, Bump. Wow.
Mills now for 3.
Nope.
Did not get it, and he got fouled.
And there'll be 3 shots at the basket. That was just smart heads-up play by Raymond Mills.
Of course, if it had been a 3-point play and he got fouled, he'd have a chance to tie it.
Wade Morrill, as big as he's played this afternoon for Valley, that's his first foul. Shooting 3. Raymond Mills.
This is the first.
It's okay. He's got 2 more to go. And 8.1 seconds on the clock. Gives plenty of time, Bump.
Got the second. That makes it a 3-point game. A 2-point game. Jonesport has to foul, and they call it intentional foul.
That's because Alley was behind him and reached out to grab him. He wasn't in any way going for the ball, and Nathaniel Alley heads toward the bench. It's an intentional foul. He'll go to the line to shoot the 2, and Valley gets the ball back.
And it's important to remember, for those of you watching at home, it's because Dustin Cool was beyond Alley.
No attempt at all to go for the ball. It was simply an attempt to foul, and it wasn't a hard foul either.
Nathaniel Alley has fouled out.
What a tremendous basketball game. 2 Warrior ball teams out here, giving as good as they got. Wow.
And well drilled. Here's Cool at the line.
And you still see the freshman, the 5-footer, giving instructions to everybody. No foul. Don't do anything foolish.
Tremendous team efforts on both sides of the ball.
96-92.
Inbounds pass. 5 seconds left to go in the game. Pelot, the freshman, in the backcourt. Lost control of the ball.
That's it.
But not enough time. Valley has won the state championship. So many tries, so many times they have been denied and disappointed. Final score, Valley 96, Jonesport-Beals 92. Back to the Civic Center right after this.
96-92.
96-92. The final score, Valley has won the state championship. Now let's toss it over to Russ Piata. Russ?
We're going to be going, of course, to the awards ceremony in just a
What a great game you both played. Both teams are winners. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association, I want to congratulate both teams on their excellent seasons, their regional championships, and their outstanding tournament play. The state final is always a game of high expectations and high emotions. As you reflect on this afternoon, be sure to include memories of all the victories and accomplishments that lead to this opportunity to represent your region in the state championship game. To begin the award presentation, I ask the coach of the Royals of Jonesport-Beals High School, Orty Alley, and assistant coach Mike Kelly to come forward to assist with the presentation of awards. Managers, senior Patrick Kelly. Junior Chris Kelly. Team personnel and players, freshman Dwight Alley. Sophomore Ira Kelly. Sophomore Glenn Libby Jr. Sophomore Daniel Redmond. Junior Donald Beal. Junior Patrick Beal. Junior Eric Blackwood. Senior Brent Davis. Senior Alan Thibodeau. Senior Heath Urquhart. Junior Nathaniel Alley. Junior Joshua Knowlton. Junior Raymond Mills. Senior and co-captain Brian Alley Jr. And senior and co-captain James Robinson Jr. Would the captains of Jonesport-Beals please come forward to accept this trophy, which is symbolic of 1998 Class D basketball's state championship runners-up. Congratulations. And now, to present the awards to the Cavaliers of Valley High School. Head coach Dwight Littlefield and assistant coaches Sean Watson and Luke Robinson. Please come forward. The managers, sophomore Casey Dugas. Junior Jahan Lowe. Team personnel, freshman Nick Gillot. Junior Terry Nichols. Junior Lucas Cates. Junior Wade Morrow. Junior Gavin Robinson. Sophomore Chris Willer. Senior Ian Belanger. Senior co-captain Aubrey Belanger. Senior co-captain Jed Belanger. And senior co-captain Dustin Cool. In addition, we would like to present the game ball to Coach Littlefield and staff. And And now, would the captains of the Cavaliers of Valley High School please come forward? It is my pleasure to present this gold ball, Symptomatic of 1998 Class D basketball boys state champions to the Cavaliers of Valley High School.
There will be a reception at the Valley High School tonight at 8 p.m.